Hey everybody, this is Premazon. I want to be sure that you can hear me. If you can hear me, I'm messing with my microphone a little bit. So if you could hear me, could I get a hey Ann in the chat room? I'm changing my microphone right now. You should be able to still hear me. Oh, hey guys. What's happening? Hey Ann, loud and clear. Yo Ann. Okay. Hey guys, this is right before Traffic Rockstars. I am showing my screen here, but I got a new computer and I literally am trying to figure out how to, let me see if I just hit this play button, what it does. It doesn't do much of anything. I'm wanting to, uh, anyway, let me exit out of this and say, hi everybody. I am wanting to just do a Q&A. We're getting ready for Traffic Rockstars, and Dory said, she asked me kind of last minute if I would take this over just to be able to really kind of answer any questions that somebody might be having. And so here I am. So I don't have any real topics to talk about because she said this was a Q&A, and most of you have met me online. So if it's a Q&A and I don't know the answer to the question, I'll tell you. If I do know the answer to the question, I'll tell you. So if y'all can start typing some questions in, that would be great. That's exactly what this is. It's to be able to, from an intermediate level, be able to just go over questions that people may be having with their site or with any of the modules in POE. And if you can let me know, that would be super, super, super great. So I'm going to start off with Maria. She says, Anne, can you tell us if for that first day for POE members, is it okay to go if I'm an ultra newbie? Well, heck yeah, it's okay to go. I mean, that particular day is really designed for any level that you're at. Maria, you should, Meredith sent out like a questionnaire, and you should really write every single question that you want to know, because not all of the speakers for SEO Rockstars are going to be there, but a lot of us are going to be there. And you should bring your laptop, have all of your username and password. So if some actual work needs to happen, we can just do it right there with you. And any question you have, I mean, our goal is by the time you leave, not only do you have the answer to the question, maybe we have filmed the answer, maybe we've taken notes. I mean, our goal is that first day. That's how come she made it a free day for the POE students, is that anybody that comes is going to be able to get every question answered. I mean, that's the goal. I can't imagine us not having enough time to do that. So I hope that that's answers your question. Sheila says, Sheila, did you see I put that on the on Facebook when you put that up there? Her name was Susan McDowell. And her website. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to bring this on. Can y'all see my website? I mean, my computer here. So let's see here. It was best free coupons or something like that. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll tell you if this is it. Actually, you know what? In private, I bet if I pull up my Skype and I go to her, I probably still have that. But her name is Susan McDowell. And let's see if I can find her. I'm looking for you right this second. Hold on. Best, let's see here. Best coupon discount codes. Let me put this in. I don't know if this is a link I'm supposed to be sharing or not, but let's see here. Newsletter blast service, page promotion. This is her, but the site, you can go look at it. Can you see it? And I'll put this part of it in here. I'll put this whole thing in there so you can take a peek at this. So I'm going to put the answer to your question right here. Bam. I'm going to send it out to all just as an in case. Okay, let's keep it going. You're welcome. Sorry I didn't see it. So Sheila, I just sent that to you. I just landed a law firm that simply wants their phone to ring like crazy. Well, Jesus, Gideon, don't we all want that? I want that for my business too. The owner has two businesses, and wants me to do work on those, but he wants to see if I can get his phone ringing. Okay, so Gideon, I don't know where you are, but what I can tell you is the fastest way to do that from everything that we taught would be to really follow Eroc's method or Greg Montoya's method. They're both similar, they just approach it differently. Eroc does it for clients and Greg does it and then he does it so that he owns the properties and then gives the leads to the person. But I think you really need to think that through. And because he has two businesses, it's very important that you decide how you're going to approach it. Like, do you want to have one business, one website with two locations, or two separate businesses? So really give that some thought. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Ann. The eRock module has many references to handouts, but they are not attached. I've asked on Facebook and in the forum, but I do not get any reply. Can you help? Well, you know what? I bet I can. Give me 1 second and let's just go see page 1. I think he's a lot of people have joined this. I'm just wanting to see if I know, you know what? I can help, but I'm trying to find his Google Plus page. Page 1 solutions. Nope. It was Eric Christopher, because I'm friends with him. Let's see here. Of course, he's not going to come up here. You know what? Let me beat. I'm going to see Eroc all next week at Traffic Rockstars, and here's his Twitter. Oh, maybe that's not his Twitter. Clearly, wow. Okay. I know that he set something up, and if you don't have them and they're not in there, that just sucks. Did they not attach them to the bottom? So I don't know the answer to that, but I talked to Eroc, and if you can PM me, I'm going to be with him next week, and I will be able to answer that specifically. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I wonder why those didn't get added. Let me just... Page 1, engine, let me log in, and eRock was bonus, was the YouTube video. Nope, that was Justin bonus, ranking local SEO. God, this is such a long course too, right? His is so long. But I thought on the inside they put all of those, so I'm going to let that be doing that, and we'll get it up. Gideon is in Wisconsin. Well, hey, Gideon, get on up in Wisconsin. I've asked on Google Plus too, but I didn't get a reply. I'm going to see him, so I'll be with him. So, I mean, we got to figure this out. I'm just going to go look at one that maybe I just want to see what the deal is. Well, my thing is taking too long, I think, because I've got this up. So bless you and bless you. Thank you for the Gesundheit. In his courses, Gauthor C always recommends Amazon S3 for images and videos as they load so much faster. Well, Bill, I'll tell you something. That's a good subject to talk about. So if you use Amazon S3, that's great. But just so you know, my company uses this. Now, there's pros and cons to this, and I do have an affiliate thing, but I'm not going to share that with you. But we do this for WordPress sites, and we have, like, if you see our plans, my company, we have, servers. I think we're at the premium or this level. We have 2 of these, but our purpose of that is they host a CDN. So it's an easy way to handle the media library. I do use S3. Hey, Ronnie. I do use S3 when I have an S3 account and I put certain things, like I use Wistia for my videos most of the time, but I use S3 if I think something's going to get an enormous amount of traffic, and I use S3 when I put up an HTML site. I hope that's good for you, Bill. And is there any way that all of those this is from Maria, and is there any way that all of those keywords can be made into a PDF? So if I can go next week, I can look up everything and not be lost. The ones I'm talking about are in the resources glossary. Yeah, it should it should be able it should be So I guess you're saying that it's not there. I added a lot to it, and I had it in a Google Doc when I gave that to her. So if you guys will hold on one second, I'm going to go to my support tab for POE on the back end. And let me just see here. I'm going to just say, hey, support, this is Ann on webinar. Can we get glossary in a PDF format? I'll see what they say, and at the same time, I will run that by Dory and see if she might have it, because she puts together these like recipe books. So we'll see what she says about that. I can't imagine her having a problem with it, you know? Okay, that's Maria. Hey, Ann, with the POE 500 network, how do we know when the articles are being published, and are the articles being indexed? So, you know, B, I like the way you think. The answer is you really don't care if they're, like, you should be able to run an audit report and see if links are coming to you, but Dory doesn't give that, because when she does a public network, remember, this isn't a private network, but when she does a public network, what happens is she doesn't tell you the sites so that, you know, it doesn't get flagged. You're going to have to trust that it's just happening, and I'm pretty sure that it is. I did a test myself, and I could see that it was. So that's the best answer I can give you for that. Sorry about that, B. Sheila says, on the public network, I want to clarify. I upload the article, and the URL points to one of my Facebook pages or Amazon pages, right? Well, I don't know how you set it up, Sheila, but in essence, yes. Don't ever point it to a website when you're on a public blog. Just don't do it. You want to point it someplace that spammy links aren't going to hurt you. So those are two good places to point them. Yes, that's a good question, and that's the answer to that. Wow, don't tell me I've already answered all of the questions. We've got 51 people on here, and I've just gone through all of those questions. Let's see here. James Gorman. Hi, Ann. I actually copied and pasted the SEO glossary into Word and did some editing and printed it out. It took some trial and error, and it worked. So, Maria, you might want to hit James up. He printed it out. And so, James, if you have it in a Word format, will you save it as a PDF and maybe put it up in the Facebook area so Maria can get it, and then we can talk about that? That's really cool of you to do that. You just did some work that they don't even have to do. So that'd be great. Thank you. Mike says, how do you create a PBN? Mike, that is a question. I did, I don't know, a while back, I did a PBN 101, like the difference between public and private. And Dory told me that Derek did a really great job really talking about them. So I want to say that throughout the course, they talk about it in a million different ways. And it's not something that I can answer in a super simple way, but the bottom line is you create your own PBN by owning links that go to your website, and you create your own tiers. And there's a million ways to skin that cat. Dory builds them, Derek builds them, other people build them for you, and you pay like a membership fee, or you build them yourself and you can put them in her software, which I think has been released or is about to be released. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to skin that. Sorry, I can't be more specific, but they just go over it over and over again. Bruce O'Grady, you're seeing a white screen. That's okay, Bruce. I just put up a thing. I'm not showing anything specific. I'm just, I shared my website. I mean, my screen. Y'all can see this WP engine, right? Because this is, I mean, I guess I could put something else up, but anyway, that's just what you're seeing because that's what we were talking about. I think I had, when we started, I had let me minimize this. This is what I had. Hopefully you see this now, which is a Q&A, and when I made it big, it just seemed funky. Okay. Thank you, James. Cool. Thank you. Maria, thank you. Mike, where can I get this information? It's throughout all the thing. Where do I purchase this? Mike, are you a POE student? Because if you're not going to have access to this. And what I would suggest you do is PM me and Premazon on Facebook, and I'll talk with Dory. I know that people are going to sell the courses individually, and I'll figure out how to get you that information. Okay, I hope that's helpful. And okay, now we got some things now. Okay, I have some pages indexed in Google that are showing up as errors on Google Search Console. I did a theme install that made me clone my site. I knew I would lose the pages. I just wanted to figure out if I can get some of those pages back connected. I don't think I understand your question. Let me just read it again. That are showing up as errors on. You mean like in Google Webmaster Tools? I did a theme install that made me clone my site. I knew I would lose. So there's two ways that you can do that. Let's say, for example, you had a page that was called page 1, and you had to do a theme install, and now you've got an error for that page, but somewhere in the back you have all of the content, and you just have to copy it and create a new page called page 2 in your new site. Now, if there were links to page 1 and it's important to you to keep the link juice, you would just do a 301 redirect, and you would redirect that page 1, any links that are there, to page 2. I hope that was specific enough for you. You know what, Sheila? What is the website for Dory's Link Broker? Can I tell you how many people have asked me this? She did a webinar. She showed it. She told everybody where to do it. And it just pisses me off because she has said in support 1,000,000 times that she's going to get us this for everybody, including me. And I don't know. I think she's talked to the guy, but I haven't had a response yet. I'm going to, as we talk, because you're asking me live on the webinar, and I know that was asked in support. So I'm just going to go right into support right now. And I'm just going to say, hey, have we heard back from Dory on the link to her link broker on webinar and need it ASAP? And I'm going to take this same thing, and I'm going to send a private message to Dory right now, because I'm going to be with her next week, and I'm going to make her be accountable for that. That drives me crazy when somebody tells you something that they're going to give it to you, and it's this awesome thing, and then you don't hear from them again. So I want to just kick her butt on that. So thank you, Sheila. Again, I'm going to be with her next week, so PM me if I don't answer. And she said that we're going to see how tired we are, but we might do another webinar next week. So if so, I'm keeping track of these questions, so that's good. Okay, let's see. Nathan G. I'm approaching a dentist to do his local SEO. Love you, Nathan. That's rad. Right now, he ranks on page 3 and 4 for dentist city and other related keywords. If I can move him up a page or so before approaching him, I can show him before and after. What would be a few things I can do to boost rank quickly? Prefer to do something that I can take down afterwards. Now, Nathan, you scandalous dude. Now, let's talk about this. I would suggest in a hold on a second. I would suggest that you not move him up. I would suggest that I would suggest you do Greg's method. Because if you're wanting to show him that you can do it, you're doing work for him first. If you can rank a site on page 1 and you can get a phone call that goes to him, you can say that's yours, and you can just lease him that site. I'm very hesitant to support you doing work for somebody without getting paid. You should do that work for yourself. It's just my opinion. With that said, if I wanted to boost somebody to page 1 overnight, like doing something like really, really cool, it's hard because if you don't, like, for example, immediately I would say in Eroc's course, he tells you some very cool ninja tricks. But if you don't have access to his Google account, you're giving him duplicates for local. So I don't know. I would really think, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't have the best answer for that one. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about doing that in a way that you're doing it for free. It just doesn't feel right. Sorry. Okay, now let's see here. Mike Vega, thank you. You are very welcome. Bruce O'Grady, what's your take on the recent Google slap on private PBNs? Well, here's the thing. It's not recent. I mean, Dory's whole business went away when she got slapped. A private PBN, like if a private PBN goes like this, you're in control of everything. So if you build it right, you're not being scandalous. Like, for example, people that build, like I have a friend, she builds like, I don't know, she can build 6,000 links in a day. If you use tools like that, you're gonna send those links to private sites. You don't really care because it's at a tier 3. What you care about is how do you nurture your money site. And so the links that you build to go to your money site, those are sites that you're nurturing too. It's kind of like a garden, you know, how you're going to water it. And Google only does slaps on people that advertise and they say, hey, come join my PBN. And then you join it and it's very accessible. So that's how come some people it's only by invitation only. So that's just my opinion, Okay, so now let me go here. Gideon, Keith and Nigel used Article Builder as a source of content, but you guys teach getting content written. I've heard that Article Builder works just fine. What are your thoughts on this? Well, here's the thing. I'm doing a test right now where I'm taking content and I'm going to put it on about 600 pages and it's all duplicate. But for me, that site's going to be a throwaway site. When Keith uses Article Builder, he's doing it on his money broker or his GSA sites. These are sites that if they rank, he's happy. But the most important thing is how he puts links from those sites to sites that he nurtures. I don't think it's as important. Like when I did, when y'all walked through it with me, when I did the Seal Beach SEO site, that's all original content. I wanted that site to rank. If somebody calls, somebody's going to answer that phone. It's in a way, it wasn't a site that matters because I did it, for the POE course. But like I would never have used Article Broker on that. On a public PBN, who cares? You know what I mean? So I hope Gideon that answers that. And guys, I'm going to put in the chat box. I'm going to send this to all. Support responded back. This is Dory's broker where you can buy the links, and I guess the PayPal thing works now. So I want to be sure all of you got that. Okay. Let's see here, Sheila. I have a spam number 7 on my personal site. How do I fix it? Gosh, I see that a lot. Spam number 7 on on your personal site. Hold on a minute. My office was just saying goodbye to me. I'm going to do a search. Seeing seeing 7 on my website. I think it was a hack that somebody did. I don't know how to answer that one. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Sheila, I have to see it. I don't know how to do that. Niall, yes, Webmaster Tools. So in Webmaster Tools, you were saying how you see that. So you can do a redirect from within Webmaster Tools, but I would suggest you do it in your htaccess file, on the root. WordPress has some pretty good ways that you could do the 301 redirect, Niall. Bill, if you're going to sell courses individually, I want to be an affiliate. Bill, that's great. So I know, because I helped her put the course together, so know for a fact that this was a one-time deal that everybody could get it at that price so they could really, get everything. And I think that she is going to sell the courses individually. It'll end up being a lot more than POE students paid for it. But when we do that, I'm sure that we'll do it through JVZoo or something, and you, of course, can be an affiliate. So I'm just going to send Dory on Skype right now. Hold on. And let me just tell Meredith, not Dory, I'm just going to say Bill Ward. Bill Ward wants to be an affiliate when we sell. Okay, Bill, I told her, I don't know when we're going to do it or how it's going to work. Derry Davies, I'm late. Will there be a replay? Well, I'm just answering questions that people are asking me, Derry, so I'm recording it. So afterwards, we'll save it, and I'll give it to them to put up. So, yeah, of course. Now, thank you. Nathan, I was thinking about building some Web 2.0 sites and pointing to his sites. I don't have my PBN built yet. Well, so this is an interesting concept, and y'all have heard Nigel and Keith talk. You've heard me talk about it, Dory talk about it, Derek talk about it. Everybody approaches PBNs different. And I just want to say, if you're going to be building some Web 2.0 sites, I want to tell you that they should be part of your PBN structure. Like, I don't know, I seem to always bring this image up. Let me show you guys. This is from, where does she have this? Rock Stars. I'm going to show you guys this really quick. Rockstars agenda. You would think I could just put in SEO Rockstars, rockstars.com, I think. She has a great image up there that she did that I just really like. And it shows all of the layering. And so I think sometimes when you look at that sort of thing, it's important to be able to see it, but I can't get there right now, so we'll just have to wait. And then send some Fiverr links to those Web 2.0. Keith does that all the time. I think that that's a way, way, way cool way to do that. Dory sent that link out on the call with Derek, trying to see if I bookmarked it. Somalia, great. Here's the link. The perfect link. Hold on a minute. I don't think that that's her broker. Hold on one second. Perfect link, I think, was a Dory's perfect. Oh, is this the replay? Oh no, this is a package that she sold. So what you put up, Samaya, it's something that somebody was selling, a way to get links. So And then there's the bonus. So yeah, you guys can go look at that link. I'll put this in for everybody. I don't know if it went to everybody already, but she sent that. That was something that she was doing as an affiliate. Willis, and I wish I could do the full-blown SEO Rockstar conference, but can't spring all the funds right now. However, I'm strongly considering driving up from Los Angeles for the POE pre-seminar day. So is there still a lot of practical learning to gain on that day? It's a lot of driving, but the gas is much cheaper than the airfare. Hey, Willis, Jonathan and I live in Seal Beach, and my office is in Long Beach. So we have to drive up on Tuesday, and we have to stay in our, I would say you could just ride with us, but our car's packed and we're not staying till the end of the party. But I do think that there's something to it. And if you don't mind, I don't know that she'll let you stay for free. But if you're having hard times and you're going to drive up and you're going to get yourself a hotel for those days, email Dory or put it on the thing and just say to her, you know, is there any way at all that I can come for free? I mean, worst case scenario, she'll say no. If she was on right now, I'd ask her for you. I mean, I think sometimes people forget just that little tiny piece. Dory's a pretty cool chick, and if you're really having a problem and you're going to come up for the free POE day, I mean, you might as well ask her. I don't know if she's ordered food or any of that. So, Bruce, I thought there was one with 2 weeks. I don't understand what you're referencing. Sheila, they said to be below 10. I'm sure that you guys are talking about something, but I don't know who said to be below 10 what. I don't know what you're referring to on the lesson. Okay, thank you. Me too. Okay. I want to be an affiliate too. Okay, Maria. So all of you, when Dory gets ready to release it, I'll be sure that she sends out a thing so people can become affiliates. So if I purchase the 200 domain package from SEO Nitro, it's pretty much guarantees me #1 spot on Google. Mike, if anyone ever tells you that they guarantee you the #1 spot on Google, I would be really, really concerned. Don't ever trust that. I mean, like John Limbacher's thing, he's saying that you're going to get on page 1, and he believes that he can get you on page 1. But the #1 spot on Google, I feel like sometimes people who teach SEO in the hype of things say things that they can't possibly know. So the 200 domain package from SEO Nitro, I didn't even know that she had that open. I think that she was talking about the perfect link. I don't know if you're talking about the link that I put up there. The webinar is filled with gold. This is how to get links crawled. So I would be very cautious. I don't like it when people say that. I don't say that to my clients. I don't say that to my friends. I don't say that about my own site. When I did this, let's just bring up a Google window really quick. Y'all, most of you were with me. I mean, I put in Seal Beach SEO, right? And that's my actual domain. Now, I am #1 here now, and I'm here and here and here and here. So I kind of own this. This isn't me, but I own the first page in many ways. But what I want to tell you is we put the site up and everything, but even when I started my site, this right here did not rank on page 1. And this is where I put links to in the public network to some of my other links that I built. So I want to be real careful. I don't want you to, don't buy into lies. You don't ever know if you're going to be on page 1. And even if you are, the next day, Google can change their mind. So Mike, don't buy something doing that. Buy it if you have something if you understand the concepts to do what it takes to help you continuously gain momentum until you're on page 1 and move up into the position. I hope that that's helpful. Derry, thanks. Meredith is great. Talk to her often. I know she's cool. She'll be at SEO Rockstar, so that's all you need to really worry about as far as getting some of that done. Purchasing 200 backlinks domains from SEO Nitro. Well, I didn't know that she had that open. So before you do that, I really want to be clear. I don't know where you're looking or what that is, but don't buy it if you're thinking that it's a guarantee. I just want to say that again. I would say that to anybody. And you guys know that I'm really doing this with Dory. It's not that I'm trying to keep money out of her hands. I'm saying don't buy something as a guarantee because I've seen it go south a million times. Hello, Ann. Could you please add me? Alberto, the affiliate stuff, I don't have any way to add you. You want to be an affiliate for the course. I mean, I'm going to, it's not me actually. I'm just going to, but I am going to take your email right here and I'm going to give it to Meredith so that she knows. Hold on one second, please. Let me pull up my Skype. Okay, Meredith. Also Maria and Alberto. Done. Sent it. Okay. Let's see here. I'm flying down from Seattle just for POE, and it's worth it. Bill, do you mean you're flying down just for the POE day? Because if so, I mean, I'd ask Dory too about staying if you want. It's going to be pretty cool. Can you show us on screen where you got your backlinks from? Thanks for all this info. Mike, let me see, for Seal Beach SEO. So I think I don't want to bore everybody, but I mean, can I just see a show of hands if y'all want to see what I did? Because I can go over it really quick, and I'll tell you exactly kind of, in a 1, 2, 3 what that was. So I'm seeing everybody say everything about getting. I don't have any products to put you on, but I'll tell Dory. But if I bring up so this is kind of a long story. So just kind of bear with me here. Let's see here. Oh, that's an employment application. Let me go ahead and close that. So when Dory said to me, "Hey, Ann, for the thing," and she told me, I think it was 2 weeks before the course, she said, "I need you to make something rank on page 1." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, "And I want you to own it. And then I want you to build it slowly so that you can teach everybody." So when I did, when I made my course for POE, my whole purpose of doing that was to do it with the kind of the logic behind it of how do you actually build a site from the ground up, so that you guys know this is my course and I'm under setting it all up. And so what I did is I wanted to build it in a way that didn't really cost very much money. Because one of the things that people always say to me is, "Oh, you're going to show me how to do this and then it's going to cost me $1 million." Like, Mike, you were saying, how did I do it with backlinks? So I want to start by telling you I didn't use any backlinks in the beginning. So I went through everything of how to buy a domain, how to set up your webmaster tools. On this particular site, although I own 1 million different WordPress themes, let me just bring this site up in a different thing so you guys can kind of see this. So even though I own 1 million themes, to do this, I got a free theme. And when I got the free theme, you guys just see what this is, I mean, this is, it's a real thing. And I got this theme right here, powered by WordPress. So the theme didn't cost me any money. And so the first thing I did is I built it with the phone number, just a few pages. And I walked through how to buy the domain name, how to host it, how to set my domain name up to go to the host. And then I just wrote a little bit of content. I mean, it's a very small site. And I walked through how people can do that. And then what I did is I did certain things, like this is a Bright Local thing where people can go leave reviews. This is something that I put on Panoramio, so it gets me backlinks. And I ended up walking everybody through this kind of systematically, in my course to show people how to do it. I talked about the different services, what it is that I wanted to rank for. So my site is Seal Beach SEO, so that's pretty easy that I'm going to rank for that. And then I did a local listing. So as you see, when you look this up, I mean, it's not huge. There's only 260,000 results when you put that in, but I think I have a pretty good chance of getting the business if they, you know, do this. But you know what's really funny? Oh yeah, that's right. So right here, as you can see, I think I have a pretty good chance because I'm here and I'm here, but when we first did it, it wasn't there. So then I built my Facebook page out, and I didn't put any links to it, Mike. I want you to hear that. I built a YouTube page out. Let me just show you guys how I did this. You won't, I don't know if you can hear that, but I just got some royalty-free music, and this is a real picture that I took, and of the Seal Beach Pier, and I just put words over it, and it's a minute and 4 seconds, and I did that for 2 reasons, so that everybody knows. I mean, I want to be really honest about it. I did this so that it would rank, and I just put some stuff over it, and that's that. So as you can see, now this ranks. So then I did a Yelp, and so that you guys understand that my Yelp rating and why I did it this way is because I have an account that with Yext, and I use Yext in a certain way because I'm an agency, so I built an account for this, and I put my Yelp page up, and then I did my Twitter, etc. So that's how I did it, and then within Dory's Page One engine, I went into the tools and I put some links to places that I built citations. So that's pretty much how I did it. But I want to show you guys something. So this is Seal Beach SEO. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to see, okay, well, what else can I rank for? Can I rank for Los Alamitos, Belmont Shore, Sunset Beach? You know, what are some other terms that I can rank for? So so we'll put in Los Alamitos. I don't know if I rank for that or not. Los Alamitos SEO. So see, I'm not in page 1. I mean, I'm not in position 1, but I'm right here. This has 250 results. So I'm in local, and I'm right here. But I didn't put a video up for this. Other people did. So I mean, I wanted you to kind of see that we tried to do this to show kind of like how you can do this. So Sunset Beach SEO, I wanted to show how to do this in a real way. So I have 1, 2, 3 listings on this page, all for different terms. So I hope that this is making sense. And you guys can watch me do it. I did it systematically. Oh my God, Linda, I'm saying to everybody, when we do this, everybody will get the affiliate stuff. I'll be sure that Dory does that. Bill Ward, I'd stay for the other days, but we have a family meeting in Bakersfield. So I'm back to Seattle and back to Long Beach on Friday. Wow. Hey, Bill, my office is in Long Beach. So I wish I was here, but I'm not going to be. If Willis, your office is right on the pier. No, I just took a picture of the pier. My office is not on the pier. Have you gotten clients from this site? Bill is asking. You know what? No, I haven't. I'm just being honest. I think I had a couple of inquiries, but honestly, I didn't know if it was y'all messing with me. I had one person reach out to me that got a refund from POE. So the answer is no, I haven't. Maria saying, what do you mean about Yelp? I have an account that was Yext. Not sure if I heard you right. No, so let me show you guys. And Erock goes over this in his thing. So if you go to Yext, and do not do this, what I'm about to show you. If you go to Yext, they're going to ask you to put in your business name and phone number and scan your business. Do not do that, because they go through things. You know, they want to they go through it in a way that they'll sell you something for $3.99 that cost me $65. So they're a huge company, but they partner with thousands of digital agencies. So like when I sign in, I'll show you, it'll just be easier. Let's see here if I can, I don't want to, let me just move it over here so I don't have to show all of my clients. Let me just open up Seal Beach SEO. So y'all can see this. So when I went to post for local, these are actual pictures. And so you can see that I already had this. So they go and they post for you in power listings. So I created this so that I use Yext because they post to Yahoo, Yelp, and a whole bunch of other places. I use Moz and I use Bright Local. That's what I use as an agency. So I have an agency account with all of them. So what this would cost somebody if they just went to Yext, I think is $399 or $199, and I think I pay something like that for a year, and then I resell it to my clients. I hope that makes sense. Let me just come back over to here. Okay, Maria, I hope that was helpful. James, and I recently discovered a website called smallpdf.com to convert a mess of PDF files to Word. It's free, but you can donate through PayPal, which is what I did. It's extremely useful, and you can do all kinds of different PDF conversions. I thought people might find it useful. Hey, cool. Everybody, if you want to know about this, I will put it in the chat room. This is, and James, you can go put it on the, on Facebook too, but I have Acrobat, so it allows me to do a lot of that automatically. Okay, Sheila, I will be out of the country and miss the big event. Will they do another? Well, Sheila, she does SEO Rockstars once a year, so definitely next year, but I don't think that she'll have the POE day, but we're filming it, so I mean, knowing Dory, she'll probably make that into a product too. Gideon, I got to be honest with you, Ann. I wished you would have chosen a different WordPress theme because the one you used totally confused me, dear. A theme like the one that's on Jeff Lenny's site would have helped me tremendously. Well, you know, it's interesting that you say that because some people, I've had feedback in a million different ways, but as a company, like we as a company, I don't ever use feedback sites for clients, and we don't ever use random themes. We usually get our themes from Woo Themes. So we have a developer's license for Woo Themes. We have a developer's license for Genesis, and we do it because it's on a framework. Oops, I probably should have said Genesis is going to give me the Bible. Oh, here it is. Genesis framework by Studio Press. We use this. We use Templatic. These are the sites that my team uses, you know, when we're building themes, because like when you go into Genesis, this is the framework and you can shop for themes. And so you can buy them one at a time, but we just buy them all. And so every single time they update them or something happens like a WordPress update, it just works. That's what we use. And the last one that we've been testing is Headway Themes. And we like this because this is kind of more for an advanced designer, because every single thing that you do in here is custom. So these are kind of the ones that my company uses. I hope, Gideon, that that's helpful to you, and I'm sorry that that confused you. But most people, you know, like Jeff's theme, you know, you have some limits, and we don't ever buy one-off themes. We always do our stuff for clients on frameworks, and I talked about that in there. Sorry about that. Can you type in those themes that you use? I bought theme and didn't like it. So sure. Maria, I'm going to say not to use Headway. I would say for you, check this out. I'm going to send that to everybody. I'll send them all to everybody. I mean, of course, you know, my team would be like, Ann, why aren't you putting in your codes? And I'm just saying, that's not how I'm going to do it. But remember, these themes look great when they show you, but you have to have your own images, and you know, you kind of got to be a little bit of a nerd with it. Let me open up Blue Themes really quick. Woo themes we use most of the time when somebody, like if they don't want to use Shopify and they want to really get, because they have a lot of ways to connect for e-commerce. So a lot of times, like people will use a theme, you can buy all of their themes, which we have this, but we use this when we use Canvas themes because we end up building our own kind of custom, but they also have plugins, and so a lot of people use WooCommerce for their plugins. I hope that was helpful. Divi themes are also awesome. Let's see what that is. I don't even know what that is. Divi themes. Divi WordPress elegant themes. So let me go look at their themes. Oh yeah, so this is Divi. Yeah, so this is nice. I'll put this in there too. So Divi, I think, is really elegant themes. Nathan said that, so let me put that in there. And so Maria, I got that. I sent them all in. Yep, got that. Can you type those in? So guys, I sent all of those themes in. I want to be sure you guys got them. Can you tell me that you did? Just give me a hey, and we got them all. And we've got about 7 minutes left. So is there any final anything that we need to talk about before we kind of say goodbye to each other? And I'll talk to you all next week. Okay, yes, we got them. Yep, got them. And I want you to know that these are not WordPress themes. These are WordPress frameworks. Like you can buy one theme, but as an agency, I mean, we just buy them all. And I will say that all of them have like different types of themes. Like I'm just on the elegant one. We only use WordPress. I mean, we only use responsive themes. I want to make that really clear. We will never build a site again that doesn't automatically become responsive. Okay, James has a long question. Okay, I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to read it out loud. Hi, Ann. I have a long Facebook question which you may or may not be able to answer. I avoided Facebook until a year and a half ago. I signed up simply to sign into sites and apps more easily. However, I used a fake name under my actual email address since I had no desire to engage in anyone. How's that for antisocial? That's hilarious. Is there any way for me to change my fake username into my real username now that I actually have to use it, or am I toast? Well, so let's talk this through. There's some pros and cons to this. So I personally had to do that. So and at Premazon.com, it's going to give me my password. Show matching sites. Oh, my team changed my password today. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can log in. So see here, when I'm in my Facebook and I go click on my name. So James, you see right here how it says Ann.Premazon? But if I search Facebook for Ann Premazon, and I do a search, right? It comes up with, this is a product that I sell on Amazon. And so it comes up like this, and I hate that this was done this way. So the thing that I'm going to say to you that I would ask you to really think about is, if you're looking at this as how you want to do this, I would say you might want to consider, did you change this? If you didn't change your URL, and you can't change it unless you have, I think, 25 friends. If you didn't change your URL, I think you can do it. But I don't want to speak for that. So that's how I would talk about it. Nathan says, what have you done to boost your Facebook, Yelp, etc. properties so that you're dominating in the search? Any backlinks, PBNs? Well, you mean like for my name, Nathan, or for like Seal Beach SEO? Like for Seal Beach SEO, so you guys can see that Seal Beach SEO. I mean, this is where this is. As you can see, this is that page, and it's linked and liked, 119 like it. Go like it for me. I'd appreciate it, guys. But, the bottom line is for this one page, I used POE and I put some backlinks to it. But for my name only, I use Twitter, and I do local listings, local stuff for myself to boost my own in the same way that I do for a client. James says, yes, I've not done nothing with it. Thanks. Okay, you're welcome, James. For Seal Beach SEO, Nathan. So no, Nathan, what I did is I got, I couldn't change the, I couldn't change this right here to say Seal Beach SEO till I had 25 likes. So I got those and I changed that just so that worked. And then I got the Google map. I did a panoramio image and I put it on the site. So I've got some links from Google to the site. And I go over that pretty specifically in the course. I hope that's helpful. Derek spoke about using people in the Philippines. How do you find workers? Well, in Eroc's course, we interviewed together a guy that has a company that gets workers for you. You should find that. It's a really good interview, and he really gives some really great clues, and he tells you sites to go to, and he uses a lot of people in the Philippines. I actually hired a broker, and somebody told me I paid a little much, but the broker that they got for me was pretty good. And let me see if I can give you his. How does he? I talked to him on Facebook, so hold on a minute. I use this guy, Doug Watson, is who got me my person, and he manages an agency in the Philippines. But I'm trying to see how to tell you how to reach out to him on Skype. Let's see here. I don't want to add people. I want to know, like I see his name. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find that. He's away, but how do I know? Do y'all know, does anybody know how to find like what somebody's name, like block profile, show profile? Maybe that'll help me. Okay, I'm going to put, this is the guy who got me my Philippine worker. His name is Doug Watson. You feel free to tell him that I sent you him, and it's P. I can't tell if this is an L or an I. L. Oh, I think it's PI. It's PI outsource. This is him. I'm going to send this to everybody so that y'all can get it. And then I'm going to give you, he has a mobile number. Shit, I don't know if he'll care if I give that out, but I'm going to, oh, here's a website. Why don't I start with that instead of starting to give out his home number? Let's see where this takes us. But bam, this is his sort. This is his thing. But reach out to him on that. Let's see here down here. See, Doug Watson, call me. So this is the guy that I called. Is this the same number that's on here? No, I have his real cell phone. So here's a number. So just say that I said to call. I hope that's helpful, Sheila. Any additional information on SEO Rockstar, especially on the last day? Any info when things will end so that I can purchase my ticket? Well, POE day is free. The next day is mastermind, and yours truly is running the mastermind, and it's going to kick ass. And then we're going to have speakers, and we have some really great speakers lined up. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday is the mastermind, Thursday's day one, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we'll go half a day, and then Dory's going to bring everybody to her ranch. She's going to have a band, and there's some of us that are musicians. I play the drums. Laura Betterly plays the guitar, and her husband Stephen plays the bass, and so we'll sit in with the band for about 15 minutes and play some music and jam. And it'll just be fun, Now, can I ask to be your friend on Facebook, Ann, or is that for your personal? You know what? I want to tell you guys, and I'm being really honest, and this is kind of a shitty thing to say, but it's just the truth. You can ask to be my friend, of course. If I recognize you, like because you're asking me, of course, I will say yes. But I want you guys to know it is personal and it is business. And I have my team writes, I mean, my team posts it. I use Hootsuite, so you'll see a lot of posts. And when I post something personal or a picture, it's usually from my phone, just so you guys can kind of know how that goes. A success story here. I landed a new SEO doctor client yesterday. It's on a monthly retainer. I've been doing some social media posts for him for a few months, and I started asking him what he does for online marketing and got him interested in SEO. Thank you, guys. Nathan, dude, you made my night. Congratulations. That's awesome. Are there any questions you can think of that we should have asked during any of these Q&As that we haven't asked? You know, I honestly, because I haven't listened to them all, I don't know what everybody has asked. But no, I don't know. James, I can't think of any. I really can't. You're welcome, Sheila. Philippines 123 employee. James, you said that. I don't know what that is, so I don't know what to respond to that. I searched city dentist, and the #1 position in Google goes to dentist and city yellow pages. Would that be a tough site to outrank? Is the yellow pages to do beat? So I believe that the map, Google just had a big change, and the map now is the thing to beat. So like you see how this one says biz industries. So see how they have 3. So that's kind of a hard one to beat. But I think that it's more important, if you're going to go local, to really focus on local SEO, because it will all, so you guys know, like if we were searching for LA lawyer, for example. So see here, somebody's paying to advertise here, 138 million results. I mean, so it matters how many people are vying for that position. But you can see here, this is how many people advertise. So Google's policy is they put advertisers first, then they're going to put, whatchamadoodle here. God, can you believe this? Only 2 reviews, no reviews for LA lawyer. Anyway, so I think that you can kind of see, like lawyers.findlaw.com. This is a hard thing to beat. I mean, these are like directory sites. So I think the way to really approach it, Bruce, is to think of it by city and go for it locally. And getting referrals to other doctors. Way to go, Nathan. That's rad. I'm in a similar situation with my Facebook account. Primarily had an ongoing dispute and was avoiding potential conflict. I think I have only 2 friends. So you're saying I should create a new genuine Facebook account or change mine? I could get more than 25 friends. Yeah, Willis, I would do that if you're wanting to push a site. On my Facebook site, guys, let me just be honest with you. And please, I'm going to do this really fast, but this is how many pages I manage for clients. So I'm just saying to you, if you're going to get into this business, you want to have if you're going to get into the SEO business or agency business or doing it for people, I always give people their own stuff. Some people don't. Some people put everything in their name, but I'm just transparent. I put everything in my client's name, and then I make myself an admin on their account. So Willis, if you're really going to get into that industry, yeah, I think you should do that. Thank you, Sheila. You're the best too. Gideon, thank you. What's going to take place on the POE day? Susan's asking. Well, as of right now, Meredith sent out a questionnaire. And on the questionnaire, she's saying, what is it that you want to know? Like, what are the top 10 things? And what we're trying to do, that's why I said to Maria at the beginning, really have your questions down. Like if you're having issues with WordPress, we're going to have 2 WordPress experts there. So let's get your site up and get it where you want it. If you're wanting to know things about link building, we're going to have so many people that talk about the latest things, but we want to be sure that you've got it, that we can really do it. How do you write content? Whatever it is, it's a really small group. She sold, I don't know, 1,000, I don't know how many, 600, 500. A lot of people bought into POE, but not very many people are taking advantage of the free day. And this year, normally SEO Rockstar, she limits to 100. And this year, I think she's got, with all of us, with speakers, POE people, and everything, like 50, 60 people. So, it's really going to be a small, intimate group. I hope I answered your question, Susan. We don't have on the, when I'm going to be doing the mastermind, I have a schedule that I'm going to follow, and I have activities that we're going to do, but on the POE day, we're going to really address issues that people are having, and it's going to be more workshop oriented than like just listening to speakers. Time on start and end on that last day. She's so easy peasy. I'm going to guess we're probably going to start at about 8 or 9 and end like at noon, 1 o'clock, so that she's going to drive everybody from the boat in Sacramento out to her place. She usually rents a van, and it's about an hour and a half to get there. I'm driving, so Willis, just so you know, when it's over, she'll drive everybody back to the boat to sleep, but after we jam, I'm not going to go back to Sacramento. I'm going to drive back that night. It's hoedown time. Yeehaw! Does everyone get to ride her horse? They've got some cool things set up, so I don't really know what they're going to do. So thanks for your honest answer to my question. You got it, Niall. Thanks. Great session. 123 employees of Philippines outsourcing company. Okay, everybody, I'm going to put this in so that everybody can see this. James says this is another outsourcing company. So there you guys go. Can I buy these backlinks on SEO Nitro and point them to a newly formed domain? I bought the domain today, or do I have to buy an aged domain off GoDaddy? And said, Mike, I would never, ever, ever, ever point anything to a domain that I care about. When you buy an aged domain, you're buying it to be part of your tiered linking system. Mike, if you come to POE, you and I need to go sit at the bar, although I don't drink. You can buy me a ginger ale, and we need to have a conversation because I'm not thinking you're understanding. So be careful. You're scaring me a little bit. This will be great. I'm really trying to get there next week. Maria, I hope so. I'd love to see you and meet you. Nathan, some LA lawyers are ranking in the local 3-pack because they are paying. No way could they would normally rank. Check out San Francisco Plumber. Google is testing some pay per listing services. Yeah, they are testing that. You're right. Let's see here. San Francisco Plumber. San Francisco, P-L-U-M. San Francisco Plumber. Yeah, this is a new thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is paid. You're absolutely right. And you know that by sponsored. And what's interesting to me is that I put this in and I don't see any maps. So see, this is something. It's like so when I read the documentation on this when Google sent it to me. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to connect you with professionals, and the way that they're saying that they do this is, listen, if you click on this, right, it comes here and you send a request. So what the point is you can call them directly, or you can send a request to 123 and open it up, and then that way you get bids back. So that's how they're testing that, Nathan. You're absolutely right. But on the Los Angeles lawyers that I said, I want you to see this. This is not paid. This for sure, because Google changed it. Everybody was so concerned about the 6-pack, and now they've changed it to the 3-pack. They're showing everybody on the map. You can click on any of these, but they're only giving you listings for the 3, or you can say more lawyers. This is not paid. This is maps. This is local SEO. So I hope you understand that. Let's see here. Mike Vega, can I go to POE if I'm not in page 1? Well, Mike, I think you should reach out to Dory. I live in Modesto. Are you kidding me? What you need to do, Mike, let me private message me your information right now in here, and I'll send it to Meredith. What you need to do is you need to pay and go to SEO Rockstars and ask if she'll let you come to POE, but see, you haven't taken the courses. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, Mike. I think we got to figure it out. So the boat is where the hotel is. Guys, this is where it's at. This is what she's doing. And we've done it here several years. We didn't do it here last year, and I missed it actually. So see this Delta King? The rooms are kind of small, and to me they're kind of expensive. And I want to tell you, right across, like this is on the river, right across, they have like a Holiday Inn and some other things that are cheaper. But see here, you can book it from 156, etc. But the Delta King is this boat right here. So it's pretty cool. And then she rents something in the basement, and it's pretty spectacular. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, come on, guys, it's Sacramento. It's not the prettiest place in the world. She lives out in the boonies. This is a big city for her. So, okay, guys, we've gone 12 minutes over. If there's any other comments, put them in now. Other than that, I'm going to say hasta la vista. Really enjoyed meeting most of you guys online, and we'll hopefully see some of you at SEO Rockstars. Okay, wait, Mike is saying, how can I message Dory about this? Mike, can everybody see Mike's question? So when that happens, because there's got to be a way that you can send me just put in your email address, and I'll put it into Meredith right now, Mike, and I'll just say, well, did you go to SEO Rockstars? Because if you go there, I think she's got a ticket. SEO Rockstars.us is where she's selling it this year or something. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. SEO Rockstars. See this right here? Mike, if you go here, you can buy this. Reserve your space now. And just tell her that you want a discount. You were on the thing. Somebody has to know what the code is, right? To get this. This is Ann filming this, by the way. But this is what's happening. So you guys can go look at this. Let's see here. Yeah, these are all past speakers, current speakers. So yeah, y'all go see. It's $2,500, but I mean, it's right up there. I mean, if she's got open space, I'm sure she's not going to say no, Mike. Is this helpful? Can you go do it? Okay. Thank you, and good night. About going to POE. Well, Mike, are you going to go to the other thing? Are you going to Traffic Rockstars already? So I'm going to send your email, and I'm going to have them reach out to you. But let's see what happens. There's got to be a code somewhere. Let me see what happens if I put in POE. POE. Somebody has to have that email, right? I don't know what the code is. Sorry. So, but Mike, do you want to go to SEO Rockstars? No or yes? Okay, POE 50. Hold on a minute. Let's see what this is. POE 50. Thank you, Linda. Let's apply it and see what happens. So look at that, Mike. Okay, so we're being a little scandalous. I'll own it to Dory, and of course this is going to be a thing, but if you want to go, just put in POE 50 at the site that I told you to go to, and then just come for this amount and come to the whole thing, and I'll tell Dory you want to come to the other thing for free. I'm just going to say, if Mike Vega buys SEO Rockstars, he wants to come to POE Day for free, and I said okay, even though he is not a member. So I sent it, Mike. So if you do it, Mike, I sent it to them, so they'll let you do it, period. You're welcome, Mike. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to you later, and have a good one. Bye.